Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Welcome to pre-market analysis for November the 3rd, 2020. I I got distracted on there. There was no cam, no voice, no good morning as Galaxy Star in the live chat. Yes, there no Galaxy chat. There's no need to delete your message. There was no voice because I didn't connect the mic at first and I was speaking. So you were right. By the way, Galaxy Star, where are you trading from? I'm not sure that we have gotten the time for us. I know you have commented on several of the video. Thank you, thank you. So at least let's say maybe I'm guessing that you can hear me. If somebody could confirm that while that's happening, I want to take the time for those definitely who are catching the live broadcast of this. Those who are catching the playback, we thank you. Let me just state this in honor. I don't know. Is it do they do campaign until the last minute? Yeah. So this is my campaign to you. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'm not just saying that. Let me tell you why. Right. So my compelling reason for you to choose successful training. First of all, well, for this very show, we do a pre-market analysis every single weekday starting at 8:40. That's the official time. Yes, like today, I apologize for my tardiness, as some of you were waiting already. So most of the time, let's say 8:45 Eastern, thereabout, we are ready to get going. So yes, we do a pre-market analysis, but on top of that, here's my value proposition. This is really, yeah, no, Telex, be serious. Yeah, it's today's election day. You want people to choose you. So not only we have over 300 videos, education video as part of this channel, and even more to be honest with you. We have the channel, the YouTube channel, actually it's a backbone to a blog or website, if you will, at successfultradings.com, because that was the foundation of this whole enterprise, if you will, that led us to um, the very premise where we are right now. So on that website, you will find educational content on how to become a stock and option trader. So that's really at the core of it. So you have a website. All the articles on the websites are free. We have been adding content recently a great deal, even doing uh, on the fringe of trading, like investing, because we're getting questions. I'm getting emails from Australia, from Canada, people, because in 2020 something is shifting in the way that we live, right? So people, they're not just in, they're really interested into, hey, investing is one of those ways. So I've done review on a tool that you guys know, an app called investing.com app. I'm getting a lot of questions about that. I'm getting question. I think I shared yesterday. I did. I saw that because the Google Analytics give us statistics as a publisher, right? So I'm getting interest from French-speaking people about tools like Finways. And yesterday, I think I shared a comment on here where I got feedback from a viewer that, hey, my review on Finways was a little bit short because we didn't have the time to go detail by detail regarding all the filters. I absolutely agree with that. So I will be, those are the type of things. So you can put a request on a specific topic that you want us to cover more. We do that here. Aside of that, yes, we will teach you how to do technical analysis. And the type of technical analysis that we teach you, uh, okay, if I could increase the sound on my end, let's say, I think I have, let me thank you for that, Vinny. Let me try on here. Is there settings where I could increase it? I'm literally, as you can see on the image, maybe as I was getting passionate about what I was saying, maybe I stood a little bit further away. But please let me know if, let's say, that has been adjusted for you. So in terms of volume, I'm not sure. Nope, I took the volume away. It's at max. My volume on my setting is at max now. So maybe it was that a case of me just not standing in front of the mic. We have not had any issue with this new setup recently. Okay, very good. Okay, so we were saying Yes, subscribe. Why? Because we will educate you on trading, and not only stock and option. We did a video the other day. If let's say you know of a technique uh, of how to take a trade based on a technical setup, you could apply this on anything. I did a great example using a forex pair on one of the videos that we did over the weekend. Was it a US dollar versus Japan yen, and the same setup that we are familiar on here. Above we were printing, yeah, the price printing higher highs. It was amazing on that video. So if you caught that video, so reason education, education, and oh yeah, oh, when it comes to trading, we have had fantastic results, actually unbelievable results here, to be honest, to the point where you may have noticed, and apologize if this has been disruptive to you subscribers already of the channel. We have been posting a lot of short videos recently, and the feedback on them is overwhelming. So some people, they are in awe, and we have seen that even here, right? So where people have just said, this result cannot be true. This guy is a scam. How can he expect people to believe that he can get into a trade for 2 cents, 1 cent, and turn around, sell the contracts at $1, $2? Yes, we teach you how to do that on here. So those are my reason why I want you, if you are new to our channel, and please hit that subscribe button, and that's way whenever we publish brand new content, educational content of any type, or you can submit your own request on a topic that you want us to take a look at. All right. Well, that's I don't know, shameful promotion or whatever that is. Hopefully that's out of the way now. People are like, okay, enough with that. Please, let's get on to the boss. Yes, I'm very excited this morning because I kind of, well, first of all, it's here you stateside. For those who are stateside, hey Galaxy Star, where are you trading from? I'm not sure if we got that. Please, if you don't mind, folks, I am in Southern California where it's currently 5:52 a.m. If you could just, for most of you and some of you, I know for instance that Mr. Kevin is catching us from Puerto Rico. Miss Dora, she owned the place, so no need. She's from Senegal. And if she's from Senegal, because I'm not far away from Senegal either. So so if for newcomers, please, if you would like to just share with us where you are trading from on the chat, we'll give you a shout out while we carry on with this pre-market analysis for Tuesday, November the 3rd, 2020. Wow. All right. So as somebody from Spain, I'm not sure, are you into football? Not football with our feet. So are you a Madrid fellow or a Barcelona? If you hail from Catalonia fellow, or else, I don't know. Okay, hopefully we're back on here. All right, I see already request. Miss Dora put in a request for, I don't know, she just typed QQQ. I'm not sure what that meant. So what do we want to do today? I want here for us to take the time to take maybe do a top-down analysis from Fenways to show new traders something that we have done on here, and I will be making more videos on that in the near future on here. So for us, typically here in the stock market technical analysis daily that we do here, we start with looking at, okay, where those the overall, we have two major indexes in this market, right? We have SPY and we have QQQ. Here's the daily chart of SPY overall. But SPY, as you know or may not know, SPY is actually made of 10 sectors overall. So these are the sectors that you will find inside of SPY. So we can see here. So looking at them here's a per day basis. I can look at them from a performance perspective over a week, over a month, over a quarter, whatever. So let's say, for instance, the month is the week. This week so far, you have the consumer cyclical, the technology. Yeah, the techs have not been that great. We have seen actually that QQQ has been weaker than SPY, right? Energy, communication services. So this view is a top-down view for us as traders to be able to say, oh, so far this week energy sector is working great. So then we can go click on energy sectors. All the stock within the energy sector will pop up, 297 of them. Now we can decide to go through other type of filtering. So Are they optionable if we trade only options, or optionable and shortable? If we trade the stock and we have the ability to short the stock, then we can check per price. For me here, I like sometimes to do over 15 or 20. We can do that. And then with specific volume, we can do that as well over a general volume here. So that leaves us with 23 stock. With 23 stock now, that's something manageable. And then we can just go, this is my favorite part here. Click on chart and bang. Then you have your chart. You can see your setups. It's easy. So you see how we started with the whole energy sector, right? Then we did some filtering on here. And then now we can scrutinize. 23 charts, I think you can analyze them in 45 minutes to an hour, really using either this tool on here or creating a watch list using a free tool such as teletrader or even investing.com app is another place, because they have charting in there, along with, if you want to go from a fundamental perspective to say, hey, let me take a long-term look at a specific stock or go. So I know it's short on here, but these are the type of this is the type of education knowledge that we bring here day in and day out. So so for this week, so how did we start this again? Let's go back on here. So you go to group. So these sectors are all parts. You're going to see all of these sectors. They have a representation inside of SPY. SPY is an agglomeration, if you will, of the 500 highest stocks, right, in the US. So, but the individual performance, it's something that we can evaluate. So here, over the last month, technology has been slumping. Over the last quarter, you can see, for instance, that energy was weak. Whereas this week, all of the sudden, energy is the leading one. Actually, let me do this. Filtered opposite. Yeah, energy. So here I have them filtered from the most bullish to the most bearish in that case. But if you go on a quarterly, look what happened. On a quarterly, energy. So if you are looking for long-term, 2-3 months, 6 months, this is how you will go about start your analysis. And then obviously when you get to specific stock, as we saw earlier, you can go to the fundamental of, let's do this again. Let's go back to energy to do that same thing. So let's say, I don't know, optionable and shortable price range. Yeah, some of the stock on here, maybe I don't go all the way to, let's say over 10, we will get more results. So 75 of them, average volume. I'm just using energy as an example, folks, right? So really, there's no something, no bias on here or anything. So now you have a broader list, and you can, okay, now you can do things like, do they have a dividend? Yeah, and because if you're investing in the stock, okay, so are they paying a dividend over 2% in terms of yield? Here we go. Here they are. The part that I want you to say, okay, obviously the chart of it, but also the financial. Here you go. Yeah, market cap, debt, anything. Yeah, this is how you will go about it. I need to do a better job on here next in that request from our French-speaking audience. But overall, you get the idea. Okay, that's one side of it. For day traders, for us, we can reset all of this. On a day-to-day basis, we could come here and do exactly the same thing, right? We're in pre-market on here, so we want to see things that are moving. So maybe in that case, I want over 20. So stock that are moving. So we will just say auto refresh to 10 seconds and then sort them in this manner. So this morning, for instance, we have a stock that's some of you, you maybe, yeah, I'm just as shocked as you. BABA is down 6%. Well, yeah, before I went to my shower, yeah, I'm sweating a bit because typically after showering, that's what happens. Yeah, part of my routine. BABA is down 6%. The reason, because as traders, most traders, they like to, oh, why is the stock down? That has something to do with and financial IPO coming or something. The headlines are saying that, oh, the Chinese authority, government, they summoned the executive of BABA in regard to that. So I'm not sure exactly why that make it a bearish news of any type, right? So because I don't think Baba take his valuation or based on which that Ant Financial is doing. It's just a partial owner of that. But 4 million shares in pre-market, big invitation to get involved. Yeah. So big invitation for us to get involved. If you don't know how to get involved in a situation like this, we will teach you that. That's another reason for you to get to subscribe to our channel. Then you will see videos where we take advantage of a situation such as this one. Yeah. So for us, this week, I mean, we're not gonna hide it. Baba, it's on our high list of stock to trade this week. So it's been already moving this much in pre-market. Oh, by the way, Baba has his earning, I believe, on Thursday. Is that so? Oh my goodness. Double reason to get involved with a Gangsta trade. Yes, absolutely. So that's definitely something that I will strongly suggest that you take a look at as a trader. All right. So, Mr. I'm not sure. So you want us to review QQQ? Well, we need to take a look at QQQ. QQQ is a little bit weaker compared to SPY, even yesterday. And this gapping up, I mean, it's gapping up maybe 1.5 therefore, but we're still below our exponential moving average, right? Our closest resistance on here will be that yellow line. And price on, if anything, the last couple of days, we touched the lows twice. So 267 is the lowest price that SPY has touched so far over the last 5 days or so. So if it break below 268 today, well, that momentum will get it lower. But definitely, this is a place where resolution will come out of this, yeah? Because last time we were at this level, this is what happened. So always look to the left, as we've said. So twice we have seen SPY at this level bounce off and start going this way. So will the catalyst be the result of which that happens tonight or statewide? We do not know. But in anything, this is a no man's land on here for QQQs. Either the momentum continues further down, and further down there's room, because 250s they are not that far. If it decides to find support and break upwards, we will have these levels that you have seen here in the past. So hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Next on here, Mr. Andrew, you made a remark about Peloton earnings on Thursday. Well, we will address that on Thursday unless you want us to do something today on it. Then we have a request from Galaxy Star. Hey Galaxy Star, I'm not sure that I got your, maybe you didn't get me because we were disconnected on here briefly. Which city in Spain does your heart skip a bit when there's a football match? When there's the Clasico, which one are you rooting for? Real Madrid or Barcelona? Okay, in the meantime, PayPal. Oh yes, PayPal and W. So let's take a look at PayPal. Okay, that's why I saw a little bit of what PayPal was doing in pre-market, but let's take a look at its chart, its daily chart, and see what's happened on PayPal. So PayPal was bullish recently. It hits 212 on October the 21st, and since then it has been downhill. The crossover between the exponential moving average 8 and the exponential moving average 20 happened sometime last week. Was this on Wednesday? And then yesterday it didn't do much really, because between the open and the close there was literally less than $1 something for a $189 stock. This is not a move, and most yesterday was really flat. We didn't see that much movement yesterday. We have seen this in the past, folks, right? So if you are new to subscription trade alert service, yesterday was really quiet. We didn't have a 10 bagger. No. If anything, there was just two tiny movers yesterday, and therefore you didn't see me paste anything on there in terms of mover. There are days like that, folks. We are not always going to be heavy trading every single day. It's okay. Actually, it's beautiful. I've explained on here why, when let's say for us we start the week, there's no movement on Monday, or very little of it all the way to Tuesday, that's prime for us to get a payday on Wednesday. And tomorrow, I guarantee you, it's going to be a payday, because either some of these stock like PayPal, they will have earnings, or things like Baba will be happening along with the volatility as the result of the election will be coming in. The market will have a unique take, and that will lead us to our next point on here, on something that I observed that I want to share. But let's finish on here on PayPal. So PayPal is gapping down on here after its earning. Fantastic. No, that's fantastic. I mean, there's nothing fantastic about that. A stock that's down 11 points, we need to get involved. So PayPal from this level, 176, previously had support all the way to 172. So here, my invitation to you as a trader is to do a Gangsta on it. Yeah. And when we get inside of a power A trade, we can look at specific level. But then your question could be, if you're familiar with the Gangsta trade already, you know the sweep technique, which strike to use, to which I'm just going to say, same as usual. Yeah, like Pinky and the Brain, we do the same thing every day, trying to take over the world. What's the ATR for PayPal? As simple as that. So we are Tuesday, so we can model our way onto, let's say, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 3 days, we take that ATR and multiply it by 3 or by 1.5 if you like. So very quickly on here for me, if you are new to this channel, whenever I ask myself that question, what is the ATR, I go to I go to this tool. So the ATR here for PayPal has been $7. Yeah, so $7. I think conservatively here for us, we can say fine. We take 3 times 3, that's 21. Is that too much? It doesn't matter. If we want to take 14, that's good as well. So 160 puts, and then 190, 195 calls for that Gangsta trade setup. Okay, hopefully that answers that question. But when Clasico happened, I prefer Barcelona. Okay, thank you, Galaxy Star. Galaxy Star is not into football. Okay, Galaxy Star. Okay. There's nothing wrong with not being into football. Then W is another stock that had earning. W, this is Wafer. Is that the name of the company? Yep. So this is Wafer, and a $259 stock, and it's kind of flat. It's flat. So it was at 255. It's gaining up a little bit. It's gaining up a little bit, but here it has been bearish lately. I do not have any history on Wafer to be able to say, based on quant analysis, what to expect. Actually, which actually remind me, please. This is our document that helps us choose, because a morning like this one, right, you have several earnings. So which one are you going to choose? Because for us, we lack focus, really, instead of maybe taking tons of trades all over the place. I mean, nothing is wrong with that. But if we have prior knowledge of a possibility. So here I'm going into this document. If you're new to this is the quant analysis research that we have done for just a small set of stocks, not the entire. These are like 80 stocks, but this helps us, just like Twitter last week, those who were with us with Twitter. So this is what PayPal has been doing in its ER. So it's lumping right now. And so for us, let's say if we go to the same thing last year, this was it, minus 2.7%. 2 years ago, where was that? It was rather on the bullish side. Yeah, it jumped up immediately after earning. That's what this delta column means. And then during the trading day, it went up an additional almost 3%. And the year before that, okay. So seems as if there's definitely a move on here on PayPal. So far historically in the range of 3% thereabouts. So PayPal is trading at what? Let's say if we round it up 6-7 points. So at least for today, we expect at least 1 ATR. But the fact is that, why is it okay to use 2 ATR for that strike? You still have tomorrow, yeah? You still have Thursday as well. So I mean, if your budget allows it, you can spend the capital to just pick the strike for 3% move, which gives about $6 up and down. But for me, my approach is that whatever direction will be winning, if I take two ATRs as we suggested, with the that would be 160 puts and maybe 190 calls thereabouts, that those will produce money, and you will even be risking less. Yeah. So definitely, the quant analysis that we have on here, folks, you can find yourself with this document to help you further. I think the great illustration was really Friday when we used that knowledge on Twitter to make money. So the cost for this is what? Well, just send me an email, and we will, if you're interested into this this knowledge to help you post earnings. W is not part of that document, unfortunately. So here for us on W, we will apply the same technique if you want to trade that. But I will want to make sure, when I'm not familiar with a stock, typically you guys, you have seen me be a little bit shy and reserved, because speaking with no information that really help traders is not something that I'm comfortable with. So I have not traded with. I will take a look. If I was a trader right now, I will take a look at its option to see, to make sure they're liquid, and yeah, and if there is enough volume on here in pre-market to use a Gangsta trade onto it, because it seems around a support level. So the reaction so far is not that bad. So hey, if this thing decides to go up, it has plenty of room from 259 to return to where it was prior to this down trend on here. So the resistance level, the immediate resistance level will be 265 EMA 8, and then the next one up there will be 277 at the exponential moving average 20, the green line on the chart. All right. Okay, folks. Last thing on here that I want to stress before we depart and get ready for yeah, today is usually put scalping Tuesday, right? So it's typical scenario on Tuesday, folks. Market gaps up, and then at some point it fades. That's what the name, the phrase comes from. Put scalping Tuesday is not something that, and we have shared on here with you many times how that has come about. Let's see, what did he do last Tuesday? When was the day last Tuesday? Because from week to week, sometimes, to be honest with you, I don't always keep up. So the 27th was last Tuesday. So on the 27th, oh, we got a tiny candle. Yeah, it was sideways galore, literally. So we opened at 339, almost 340, and it went to as low as 338. So 2 points. Yaks. But look what happened the next day. Major gap down. Yeah. So from here today, we are gapping up exactly at the yellow line. Let me zoom in. Yeah, we are gapping up. So this is, yeah, perfect scenario to get involved, because either we confirm the bullish momentum or SPY will be rejected at this level. I guarantee you. One of those things. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to be rejected. No, I'm guaranteeing that something will happen, meaning that us for now, we set up, we wait for it to give us a direction, either which way, up or down. It's in no man's land. It's in no man's land. That's my whole point. Okay, we know how to set ourselves up on Tuesday, going into expiration on Wednesday, especially tomorrow, right? We expect volatility, and you're going to be seeing that in the price of the option, or the implied volatility change on your option chain. Okay, speaking of implied volatility chain, there's something that I noticed yesterday on a specific industry sector, if you will, the banks. Yeah, you can go to your Flow Algo platform if you have it. Or those levels, I wrote some of the levels on here. There were major prints on Wells Fargo. Let's bring the chart for Wells Fargo on here, because of all stock that's it could somebody could be putting money in. Somebody has decided to put a lot of money on Wells Fargo with a print 6.5 million shares at 21.72. Well, they are making money already this morning, right? So it looks as if, is it a recovery here? Wells Fargo has done this before. Look at this recovery in here, and typically that the move will get stalled at the moving average. It has been dismal. I mean, look at the chart of Wells Fargo. This is what you were looking for to put things in perspective, folks, in 2020. Yeah, back in March, Wells Fargo was trading twice, 100% higher than where we are right now. It has not recovered at all. Yeah, and somebody somewhere is taking interest into this. When we see things like this is what people, when people ask me, hey Telex, how do you use Flago? Do you first Telex, do you still use Flago? Yes, I use Flago every time. So then they ask, oh, how do you use it? It's not so much the option. Yeah, my zipper was close on here. So it's not always, it's this type of thing, folks. Yeah, somebody knows something about the financial. And my little brain tells me back in 2017, after the election, the financial was the first sector. It took me a month to discover that. So let's not miss on the run on here if, let's say, this is accurate. Trust me. Don't look at this as sometimes we do, right? Retail trader. Oh, it was trading at 21.72, already gap up. I missed the trade. My friend, if this move is starting, it hasn't even started. Yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing. If somebody decide to buy 6.5 million shares at $21.72, they're not going to be content to get out of that trade at $22.30. I guarantee you, at least 25. Yeah, and the timeline on here, not maybe necessarily this week, but for us, we can set up this trade at least in this direction if it's the direction confirm itself as positive. So how do I trade this information out of Floago? I am bullish as long as the price is above the print. The print is what? The print is the price of the transaction that is recorded on the stock on Floago. So that price was $21.72 this morning. That was yesterday. This morning we are starting at $22.30. So I will be looking by the end of today and then confirming that tomorrow and so forth, building a position for November expiration, 25 calls or thereabout for Wells Fargo. But you can do the same thing on any one of them. This is the other one where major print came in, and trust me, this is another chart that just Citibank was trading at $60 earlier this year, as early as June. As of now, you can have Citibanks for $43.05 if you would like. Yeah. So how many prints on it yesterday? 3.3 million shares at 41.50. So definitely bullish above this green line on here, and the target for this one, oh boy, let's use round numbers. Yeah, $50 October expiration. So I want to, yeah, so I want you to share that with you. Trust me, I have seen this movie before. When? 2017 thereabout. These guys, they like to start early because they know something that most of us we do not know. But at least we have gotten wise since 2017 in seeing their moves inside of Floago, and that's the value of Floago there at its best. All right. Well, thank you everybody. For those who stuck around, it's currently 9:18 Eastern. We are about to start a new trading day for November the 3rd, 2020. I appreciate your time. If this is your first time, again, we give you our reasons for you to subscribe to our channel. We do a pre-market show. We provide you education on technical analysis. We provide you education on how to use Flow Algo like we did. And more importantly, you get to learn about very explosive stock option strategies such as our Gangsta, our famous Gangsta trade, which is just unbelievable. When we share those results on YouTube, people have a hard time believing that certain things that they see, that what's possible to do in the stock market. So we appreciate you. Have a great trading session. We will catch you on the next episode. Bye bye.